Adrian, I didn't tell you this because it's a lot of money, you know. Disney, right? Disney pays a lot of money. Okay, they're a big company. But like it's kind of smaller Disney, you know, like probably it might be straight to DVD, I don't know. Video. Blu-rays or I don't know these things, Adrian. I'm punchy, like the last few things I made, like those here we go again, Adrian. They spend minimals. That thing did not do very well, Like I blame Ivan Drago. Like I think it was him, or like wait, Dolph. I've been doing this for 40 years. Dolph Lundgren, Lundgren, like Todd Rundgren, right? I love Todd Rundgren, man. He like plays his own stuff and like I do. Like I write my own movies. I direct movies. They're really bad ones with Travolta, but I direct movies, I still did it. I'm behind the camera doing this, And I changed sides, Nobody appreciated it at the time, but I did it. I can vouch for him, It's about the same time I think I was doing Raising Arizona, It took me about 4 years to film that one. Don't ask why. I think I got kind of a bad reputation after Valley Girl. And I got a really even worse one after. Hey, that really hurt. You hurt Nick Cage, okay? Not the leaves, not the leaves! The leaves, Everywhere I go, there's something trying to attack Nicolas Cage. Like I can't even walk around. I don't know what I'm doing with all this stuff, Adrian, like the hat, the glasses, even the gum is an affectation. So I do it, Adrian. You gotta just wait. Sometimes if you just wait, Rocky will surprise you. These are beautiful. This whole world is beautiful. And sometimes it sucks, And when it's so okay, it's just Nicolas Cage. I'm trying to be Johnny. Sometimes I like to practice, and he's such a damn good actor, Oh, I'm just kidding. Johnny as Nick being Johnny is don't think about it too hard, especially you two. Another one? Another one. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll do better. I'll be better. He's pretty remorseful. I think he knows when he gets wrong, He respects me, like, man, who wouldn't really is Rocky, Champion of the world. I know it didn't really happen. I have you know, a lot of people take that seriously, right? I know they took my thing down, right? It's in the movie. I put it in the movie. I thought putting the statue thing, they moved my statue from the top of the steps down to the bottom. I think they put it down by the courthouse or something, 3 miles down the road. So I'd go running up the steps in the morning. I'd be like, hey, we did it, Buckus, Speaking of, there goes Buckus right there. He's already ahead of me because he takes forever. Buckus is old, slow, kind of like me. I don't have a lot of confidence in this thing, right? Because there's almost nobody left for me to get, And I have it already called. And it doesn't want to, they don't want to get paid. And I think maybe if I took the time to sit down and learn what the word is, I probably could write a better movie, But sometimes I think the best stuff comes from what we don't know, Adrian? What do we not know? We don't know why we're even here, What's that called? That's called when you're thinking about that, it's called a quintessential crisis, Adrian. Remember when I was talking about Paul Hogan, Hulk Hogan's brother? The guy's been calling me a lot, okay? And it's not just you want to talk about the old days. Working, Like, hey, I'll tell you what it is. He wants to be an expendable. That's what it is. And I really don't see him in that, I just, a little bit too comical of a character, kind of funny, I like it, but I'm Rocky, like, I am not the average male, quite above average, actually. I have trust issues, Adrian, especially when it comes to Paul Hogan. You wanna know why? Well, this guy just said, this guy went around for years. I'm talking like years. Like all of my, the only time I held the championship belt, all of years, this guy was on television saying, hey, yo, Boston, Australia for bid. And I looked it up one day, I'm like, hey, I could use that, I go to Australia sometimes for fights, I get over there and I look like an asshole. Like to this guy. Because he said Australia for bid. I'm like, hey, yo, you're Boston's. And they're like, what? And I thought like maybe I could change it. Like, hey, there's a bear over there, like beer and bear sound kind of beer, bear, beer, bear, beer, bear, beer, beer. So it's kind of the same, I'm like, hey, this is Boston's over there, And the guy got eight, and like his family held it against me and stuff. Like, I had to keep it out of the papers and like pay him $1 million. God. That's why I don't trust Paul Hogan. Or Australia, really. I mean, oh, wait, what is Mel Gibson? Is he Australian or New Zealand? That Australian, I think? I think so, too. Mel Gibson's okay, I think. Oh, wait a minute. I'm Mel Gibson. Right? I can't do Mel Gibson. I try to do Mel Gibson, but, like, this guy's like a real... All right, let's just say he sucks super soggy, right? This guy, he got him wet, he got him dirty, they're soggy, they're dripping, and he's just walking around like that. I mean, I almost made Lethal Weapon. It's gonna be a Stallone joint. And I said, like, I think I'm gonna do Oscar instead. So I wanted to branch out and be a, like, I'm not a comedian. What do they call it when you funny in a movie? But you could do it on stage because you have to, read it and stuff. Oh, what's it called? Hey, Common Average. After Lethal Weapon 1 came out, and it was a big hit, I didn't want Mel Gibson again. Like, we're gonna do something kind of like we did with James Bond. Remember yesterday I said, Bond, James Bond. That's what they wanted to do. And I was gonna be the next one, But what happened was, for some reason, I don't know why. I think there's some wise ass came in there from back in the day, They still holding grudges. So I probably slept with his girl and stuff, I mean, Adrian, Rocky does not get around, right? Rocky gets fellas for him. But like, hey, yo, I'm getting around, But like, not like that, Let's talk about something else, Adrian. Okay, in the 70s, Adrian. In a little bit of the 80s, like, a little bit, Adrian, like this much. Not much. When it's closer, it looks bigger, That's what it is, Adrian. Now, mine always looks big. No matter what, you could be standing near or far. And it's gonna look good. It's gonna look big, I'm talking about my nose. That's not what we call it. That's not a big nose. That's a Roman nose. There's a word for that, right? Like there's a word for everything with beauty in the world, It's not no, you got a big nose, huh? No, you got a Roman nose. That's distinguished, dignified. Right, Johnny? That's why I think they're telling you have a big nose. It looks like it. I know it looks like I had a lot of facelifts over the years. But if I was gonna do that, why would I not fix my lip? You gotta think about these things, Adrian. I mean, Johnny. The thing I think about is how I'm gonna play Edward Scissorhands 2. I'm gonna play it like this. You remember Adrian when I wore the hat? Remember that? And Edward Scissorhands? Which I wrote, Now that one I told Tim Burton he could have, he could take credit for it. The other ones, no. Johnny has a lot of appearances and things I have to make. You know, the kids in the hospital and whatnot. Don't tell anybody I do these things, okay? I don't want people finding out. Okay. It's just something I do for the fans. To be a good guy, you know? I think I'm going to call it a day for now. Go in here and, you know, do some thespianism and be a man of many hats. Okay, I can't, whoa, huh. I didn't mean to do that. I can't go away with that point now. It looks kind of like a sombrero now, doesn't it? Oh, hey. These people. People used to love Johnny Depp. You know, people loved me. I don't know what happened around here, but I think it's everyone else's fault. I don't believe I did anything wrong. But I got something thrown at me. Hey, oh! It's like Vietnam out here, I swear. My hat? Gotta have my hat. Oh, hat. Okay, I've got two now. My hats. At least it's something. Well, let's go in, Adrian. Let's go inside and you just call this a date right now. But just for right now, you know. What do they say? Like, take it one day at a time, you know. Like, oh my God, Adrian, you remember Snyder? That reminds me of, no. Reminds me of Snyder. Give me a little bit of this right here. You put this up here. Okay. Let's put stuff up there, you know. Oh, hey, oh. But you didn't know who that was, did you? Okay, because it's terrible. But, like, that was supposed to be Cosmo Kramer. Cosmo. Yeah, people don't know that's his first name. I think he ever said it on the show. Maybe like one time. They didn't ever play it ever again, you know. Practically a state secret. 005 has not been around for eons. Ages and ages and ages. No, I haven't. It's not that I haven't been busy. I've been doing things, you know. I did video game. I came back and made my head go whoop. And people thought that was CGI. They called me in, you know. E.T. came in and did it over, you know. I ran. I was able, they finally let me put my feet on camera, you know. I was never allowed to put my feet on camera before. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit better now. E.T. feels more like E.T. now. Oh, sorry. E.T.'s down here. E.T. looks up at you. And up to, oh, it's Rocky. I can't do this, you know. I don't know how people do the method acting thing. Like, when you get into a role so much that, like, you become the role, you know? Like, I think, like, some people even, like I put a lot of weight on this stuff, and they lose some, you know, weight. Like, I don't know. Like, how could you do that? I mean, like, there's one guy, right? The Rock. We call him The Rock. What kind of shit is that, right? I'm sorry, Adrian. Cover your ears. Well, a minute ago, cover your ear. I might cover it again. Because that piece of shit took my name, Adrian. My God-given name. That's what I'm going to say, Adrian. Okay. Took the wire off. Like, what? You know? And then, this guy must be on, like, bull tranquilizers or something, man. Steroids, I'm sorry. And, kind of like this big dog over here. It looks so thirsty. Like, this guy. Hey, somebody give him a sip, right? When Rocky's nose starts running, it doesn't mean I'm a cocaine abusing guy, you know. It just means, like, hey, I'm outside, you know. The weather changes and stuff. Like, the leaves are falling, you know. It's very beautiful, Adrian. Not as beautiful as you, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful, you know. Back to the Rock, all right? We'll just call him the Soggy Sock. That's his name. He's the Sock. Okay. This guy goes and takes, like, every steroid in the world, you know. Every single one they have. Like, every one that I had, all about. I mean, I don't have steroids, Adrian. In the 80s, I did steroids and horse tranquilizer. I might have. I might have. Yeah. Oh, Quaaludes? Oh, I love Quaaludes. You have any?
When Johnny Depp's not fighting Missouri in court and winning, I like to sit down sometimes and just have a hat. I was always fond of my mother. You know, just told me, Johnny, never leave home without a hat.